Hi Leo, and welcome to your shadow reading. And first off, I do apologize for being so late with your shadow reading. Work has gotten the best of me this week, so it took me some time to actually get all the videos out that I wanted needed to. But that being said, let's get into your shadow reading. What does Leo need to be aware of? What does Leo need to be aware of? Yep. Come on, Leo. Don't be so stubborn. I know I was late, but come on. There we go. What else for Leo? Alright. Now, let me compose myself. What does Leo need to be aware of? Shit. You know what? Not it. Where? Wait. Oh. And this one is conscious or subconscious? Subconscious. Okay. Not it. This side message. Okay, Leo. So you have Naked Before the Stars, Blinded to Pain, Colorless Angel, Preach Against the Dream, Queen of My World, and Fragmentation. Okay. I don't know, bored and entertained at the same time. Let's get into your reading. For your conscious actions, you have Naked Before the Stars. I'm hearing all eyes are on you. It's weird. You're expected to portray a certain level of confidence, knowing. It's almost like you have a certain image to upkeep. Now, I know Leos can be a little bit out there when it comes to their outer appearance, but with the energy of this card is more of you're trying to maintain due to expectations more of anything else. It's not out of fear of people saying that you're not able to handle a situation. It's not you wanting to let yourself go and just take a spa and have a me day. It's more of you're in a tight spot Some of you may have limited funds. Some of you feel like you're limited when it comes to your dependable resources. But at the end of the day, it's like you're still expected to perform. You're still expected to uphold the image you've maintained of yourself all this time. Don't stop now. Just because your current circumstances make it hard. So some of you may feel to a certain degree that you're maybe putting on an act with what you say, what you do. Not so much as masking how you truly feel, just not letting it show in the way you want. Because it's not what other people are used to seeing. And you're living up to the expectation, but for your conscious thoughts and influences, you have blinded to pain and colorless angel. Hearing both of them go hand in hand. I'm hearing you're both accepting of the current situation you find yourself in, at the same time complete denial. Which I actually do find shocking. It's like, if you're stressed, agitated, annoyed, you're not letting it show. I'm hearing you're at the, not so much as hearing, more of seeing. What spirituality is showing me, someone thinks they're in the most peak physical health. It's like, what the heck are you talking about? You're fighting to catch your breath. You're having pain when you inhale, yet somehow you're saying you're physically okay. No, the fuck you're not. And Leo, that's how it's coming across, where everything is fine, everything is perfect, everything is maintained, everything is managed, and you've got the situation under control. But whatever situation you may find yourself in is killing you slowly, putting up this front, because yeah, you're not okay. And from what I'm also getting from this card, is like, you may not have someone around you that you can comfortably express that to. So it's more of soft suffering and silence. Die slowly and silently. Now, for some of you, the situation may not be that extreme, more of you're uncomfortable, you're bothered. It's getting on your every nerve. You let it show in bits and pieces, but only in small doses at a time. Because at the end of the day, you need to remain perfectly like this. Whereas with colorless angel, I'm hearing the life has left your eyes. Dull, bland, boring. Nothing left to do but sit here and wait for the timing to be right. So yeah, not only are you being either stressed out by your current situation, you're accepting it is what it is right now. It's kind of like someone waiting on divine timing, but divine timing is moving so fucking slow. Like, hurry up here, I'm dying. I need some assistance. I am so sorry, Leo. It's just how the energy is coming off the car is like, Do you see my little hand waving? I need your help, support, something. Throw me a bone here. Give me a lifeline. What am I supposed to do next? Help me out of this situation. I know the universe will provide, but it's not providing fast enough. And I'm over here in your move. You may feel like you, not so much as stuck, but you explored all possible options. Now it's in the hands of the universe. It's in the hands of your higher power to help lead the way and guide you towards your next step. But until then, it's like you feel like you're forced to stay in this situation and you can't complain about it because it's not in your nature, it's not in your character, it's not what others expect from you. You're typically the strong one, the one that knows what to do, dependable, reliable, resourceful, always keeps a clear head. Yeah. For your subconscious thoughts and influences, you have pre-chance to dream. I'm hearing wake me up from this nightmare. But it's funny because your spirit team might have already sent you signs and clues, but from your end, you may feel like they're giving you mixed messages. So it is quite possible that your spirit team is trying to communicate with you, but not in a way that you're that you're understanding at this time. And I always say that sometimes for people it's seeing synchronicities with the numbers on the clock. Sometimes it's random coincidences, but they start to notice a pattern in the coincidences, like it usually happens at either at a very specific time of day or around a specific person. Then there's also when you ask for a clue or a sign of what your next move should be, and the universe does provide it to you, but in a way you don't expect to receive it. So it's not all that clear to you about what it's supposed to mean because it gives you an answer in a way you didn't expect. For sometimes it can even feel like a physical touch where you feel somebody either tapping on your shoulder, poking at you. And that's usually sometimes your spirit guide or spirit team trying to gain your attention. And this can go on and on about how your spirit team how spirits try to communicate with the people they're attached to. The point is, some way, shape, or form, the spirits that have been assigned to you, the spirits that are attached to you, like your spirit team, maybe even your ancestors, they have been trying to send you messages. They have been trying to give you clues to shift from a nightmare to a pleasant state of dreaming, but you're not picking up on the signs. Maybe in your subconscious awareness you notice it more than you think. In your subconscious mind, you may be considering this possibility that they have been communicating, but you don't understand it. Strangely enough, it hasn't showed up in your conscious mind yet. Then again, consciously you are asking for assistance while still maintaining your cover, and subconsciously you feel like they have been. You're just not understanding of what the signs mean, or don't know what to look for in a sign. But then you also have Queen of My World. Typically your manifestations do come true. There's no question, there's no doubt in my mind. What I want, I will obtain. What I will obtain, I already have. It just hasn't reached me yet. So Leo, you may be considered a master manifester, where it's easy for you to manifest things into your reality. And again, with this too, it may not appear exactly how you want or how you expect, but it's clear as day when your manifestation is coming true. But I find it so ironic, your manifestations, being that it's something that you want, you know what to look for. You know the signs, you know the synchronicities. You can probably predict the coincidences, the series of events that will happen next to bring you closer to your manifestation. But being it's on a subconscious level, on a conscious level, is more of you relying strongly on your intuition, which is how this would play out on your conscious level, if this is how you feel subconsciously. If this is your subconscious influence. So yeah. Consciously, you may trust your intuition. I'm hearing all dang day. You don't need to know the reason why. You just know it'll bring you closer to what you want. But on a conscious level, basically the last part I said is more on the conscious level. If this is what's in your subconscious, you may not even be fully aware of why you trust your instincts or intuition, if you're not even aware, or if you think you don't hear your intuition clearly enough, or don't follow your instincts enough. Yeah, you do. But this is subconscious, yes, you do. But strangely enough, not when it comes to hearing your spirit team and spirit guides. And that I do find interesting. Maybe with that one, it's because you don't necessarily know what to look for with your manifestations. You do. And lastly, you have fragmentation. I'm hearing never seeing the bigger picture. Things aren't clear. Things aren't being seen clearly as they once were before. Usually with fragmentation, it's about a person being split into too many directions, but with you, Leo, it's more of you have the pieces of a puzzle, but they're all scrambled. You're having a hard time figuring out what goes where. Yeah, you have all the pieces you need, but what order do they go to? What do they connect with? How come I can't make sense of it? I'm basically trying to put... So in that case, you may have seen the signs, you may have been noticing else. Actually, yeah. They go hand in hand. Whatever signs your spirit guides and spirit team has been giving you, on a subconscious level, you may have picked up on some of them, if not all of them. You just don't understand how they all fit into play, how they come together to give you the answer that you want. And if you do see all the pieces clearly, you don't know what order. Meaning, if you have A, B, C, and D, E, F, and G, but they're also scrambled all over the place, like putting the alphabet together for the first time. Does F go first? What comes after F? Do we have B? No? A? It's like you're trying to put all the steps in order as spirit over your shot. that spirit team is showing you and you're not quite getting it. You're having a hard time fixing the pieces into a puzzle to see the bigger picture of what it is you're supposed to do next, or where you're supposed to go. All the while, you gotta maintain like you all have it all figured out, like you got it together. And Spirit keeps on directing me back to that. Let's see, what does Spirit have to say? Oh, I really do not like seeing before I place the... Not it. Wait. Main or side? Side message. This is side message? Not probably means pressed up. Fine. Where does it go? Left or right? Technically it's a side message, but Spirit will not let me put it back in the pile. Main or side? Wait, main or side? Main. Not relevant. Keep it where? So we have 3 of earth, 2 of water, 8 of fire, and ace of earth. Okay, now I see why they wanted that one as a side message. Now I see why they insisted. The 3 of earth is overlaying naked before the stars, blind to pain, and colorless angel. You're hard at work, in the exact words of Spirit. You're hard at work trying to figure out which way to go, all the while seeming like you've got this picture perfect idea of what needs to be said, what needs to be done, of how this plan will come together. Even though you're missing a few unique pieces. I'm hearing it's time to collaborate and coincide. One moment, I need to... Okay, sorry about that, Leo. I had to look up coincide real quick to figure out what exactly Spirit was trying to say. And they sometimes give me words that I don't always, and I'm not always sure of their meaning, but basically with collaborate and coincide, you're not only speaking with the people or person around you, you're also communing with Spirit at the same time. Not just relying on one as your source of information, because there's never truly one source of information. We are all connected, sharing the same ideas, offering a new perspective. Sometimes the ideas you get from the human world, really human world, physical realm, thank you, can offer more insight on your level of understanding than what Spirit can provide. That's not to say don't consult Spirit. just take other ideas into consideration, and maybe you'll hear the message more clearly. And in a sense, that is true, because spirit sometimes, whether it be your spirit guides, ancestors, spirit team in general, when they feel like they're having a difficult time communicating with you or getting their point across, they sometimes use the people in your life to convey the same message. Sometimes it can be a stranger that you meet on the street. You don't understand why you stop to them. You don't understand why you're talking to them until you have that aha moment and all the pieces finally click. What you've been trying to struggle with for so long now finally makes sense. Yeah, I left that one out, but that too is also how it happens. Blinded to pain, pre-chance to dream, and queen of my world is overlain by 2 of water. All I hear is, where are you going? Yeah, all Spirit is showing me what Spirit is showing me with this card is that they're trying to lead you in the right direction and keep on having to redirect you, because where the fuck do you think you're going? I'm going straight. Why are you turning, thinking you're following me when there's nothing over there? I didn't even make a move in that direction, but you're great. Now you're about face. Where are you going? Wait. Again, I'm sorry, Leo. I truly am. But apparently, this brings me back to the spirit, your spirit team, your spirit guides. How they're communicating with you right now, even though they've been trying in their own way, they've been having a hard time directing you. And if you have been noticing the signs that they've been giving you, it's like either you're doing the opposite or you're going in the wrong direction. Sometimes you're close to what they're telling you to do, but you just missed the mark. And again, for some of you, it's more likely than not that they're communicating with you in a way you don't fully understand. Now, but this card is not to say that they're frustrated with you. It's just more of a confirmation that they are trying to guide you. They are trying to direct you. They are trying to teach you. It's just their message is not getting through to you. Huh. But right now they are making an interesting point. What they're showing me. They've been reaching out to you. Maybe you try to reach out to them. Like, if you've been noticing synchronicities often, like seeing the same time over and over and over again, or if you notice a pattern repeating in your life, you keep on getting ringing in your ear, thinking, believing it's the mouth trying to communicate with you as well. Sometimes what can help, and Spirit is also suggesting, is if their way is not working for you, you can request a clearer message and how you would like to receive it. Now, if your request involves something physical, like if my manifestation is close to coming true, show me a red ball. It's not like you're just going to go outside and randomly see a red ball. It can occur as something as you seeing it in a poster, someone buying it at a store. Someone put a collage together, and in that collage you notice a red circular shape that can pass as a ball. Something. Something like that. It may not show. If you make a request for what kind of sign you want to receive, Spirit can come close to matching it, and at least it'll bridge the gap between you two in form of communication and create a better level of understanding. So that you won't keep missing the mark. Okay, Spirit. Now for colorless angel, queen of my world, and fragmentation, you have 8 of fire and ace of earth. Starting with 8 of fire, I'm hearing I will carry you along the way. It's more of Spirit reconfirming that they are here with you. They're constantly sending you messages. They're constantly giving you clues and guidance. Even when you're wrong about the message they are trying to send, you're still making progress forward. You're walking side by side. Even if you don't see the road that clearly, trust and believe you're still walking on a familiar path that's already been carved out and paved by Spirit. We'll also combine that with Ace of Air. Not Ace of Air, Ace of Earth. What you need is solid footing, or more reliable foundation. While with Ace of Earth, what Spirit is actually trying to say is, you're too unsteady, you're too uncertain. Make way for a new beginning. Also hearing lead to the promised land. And lack of limitation. But the way the two of these are coming off together, you don't need to fight so hard to figure out which way to go. You already know already. Walk your path with proper footing, more security, and confidence. For lack of better words, the more timid and hesitant and doubtful you are, the less progress you're going to make. If you feel like you don't know the way, Spirit's telling me that's bullshit. Intuitively, you know the way that's been carved for you. You just need to feel more secure when you're stepping on it. Don't doubt it. No questioning it. Just feel your way along the surface, and you'll know for a fact that this new path that may be unfamiliar to you is certainly what's meant for you. Okay, Leo, let's see here then. What advice do we have for Leo? Wait. Really? Wait, don't. This one? Okay, you don't need to tell me twice, alright. Alright, usually Spirit gives 2 cards for advice, but they say in this one is all you need to know. And it's for redemption. Leo, did you have a fall from grace? Either you had a fall from grace or you're about to. 'Cause that's the very first thing I heard. What I'm hearing is that it's easy to fall from grace upon failure in admitting what it is you don't know. In the words of Spirit, I'm hearing you've had a fall from grace mentally, emotionally, socially, or all of the above. This is not how you perceive yourself nor how you want to be. This is how it is for now, because that's how it must be, or so you thought. You tell yourself these lies because you think you have a role to play, but a person's role is subject to change in various situations. It's time to redeem yourself in your mind's eye by expressing how you truly feel, what it is you truly know, and lack of understanding, as it is not your place to know everything. You can only say what it is you know and move based on that. Yeah, Leo, I'm hearing that you let yourself down. And the only way to bring yourself back up, restore faith and commitment in yourself, know who you truly are, is returning back. Returning back to who it is you truly are, not this person that everyone expects to see, but the side of you that lacks understanding. It's okay to admit when they're wrong. And look to others for viable solutions when they have nowhere else to go. Well, that was the advice. That took a turn because I was not expecting that. But I do see why. Too oftentimes people lose faith in the ones they trust when it's found out, you're leading them to nowhere. And I'm not saying that this is the case for you, Leo. It's just, this could be how you're starting to feel about yourself. Not how others view you, but how you feel about yourself. You're leading, but you don't know where to go. And it's time to redeem yourself, not in the eyes of others, but in your own eyes. But anyway, Leo, this is what I have for you. I do hope you enjoyed, maybe gained some insight from the reading. If you did, please do hit the like and subscribe button, as there will be more videos to come. That being said, I shall catch you in the next one. Bye, Leo.